Hey everyone, it's Laurie, founder of eFlirt, expert on She's the CEO, and we are talking about teamwork this week. The question is, do we have a team? Do we prefer to work with in a team? And what are our general thoughts on the topic? I have a staff at eFlirt Expert ranging from full-timers to consultants to advisors to interns. And I think that the most important thing about growing to the point of being able to support a staff is to remember that it wasn't always this way. I started my business just like most entrepreneurs start their business with me, myself, and moi. And I do seriously mean that because you have to be just about three people in order to get a business off the ground. Um, and it was just me. That was it. Well, and my laptop and good Wi-Fi and really awesome coffee shops. In fact, all of those things are really still important to the business today. um, but if I were to give you an idea of what some of my team members look like, I have Jess, who is my Jill of all trades, and yes, that is her technical title. Um, she is the first certified e-flirter, but she also designs our new business cards. So she's very true to her title. And she's a fantastic certified e-flirter as well, which is important to our company, of course. Also, I have a PR and marketing consultant who is responsible for a lot of the buzz that you see on our website and a lot of the interviews that I've received. I also built an advisory board, which I think is really important as a young woman entrepreneur, because if you ever go for investment or you need a little bit of assistance in a specific area, it's nice to have a little gray hair around. Um, it makes other people take you a little bit more seriously sometimes. And if you are going for rounds of funding, you will be taken a lot more seriously if there is gray hair in the room. I hate saying this because it sucks. I mean, we shouldn't have to worry about this. Just because we're women doesn't mean that, we should have to, that we should be taken any less seriously. But unfortunately, it happens. So get yourself some gray hair. And of course, they're fantastic. And the way that I've done it is that I've gotten people with specific talents in specific industries like finance and branding and advertising and tech. And I think that so far for me has been a really great way to go about it. And also, we're going to be growing a lot next year. We're going to be growing. So my team is going to be expanding, and of course that's not my whole team, but those are the highlights, and there will be many, many more to come. We're going to be basically like multiplying. We will be training certified e-flirters around the country, which is very exciting. It's kind of like watching, your life's dream and like the vision that you always saw happen before your eyes. And it's not happening yet, but it will be happening in a couple months, which is pretty gratifying to me. Um, so we'll be growing, and I think that what's important when you work as I grow, the things that are important to me are to put processes in place for my team, to have regular updates, calls, things like that. Any processes you can put in place, any handbooks you can put in place, really will help things go smoothly. But what I really want to tell you is that while I have a staff, not every entrepreneur has a staff. Not every entrepreneur needs a staff. Um, but I think that your team, and even my team, expands beyond just the people that we pay. My team also includes other entrepreneurs who are allies of mine, who I know I can lean on for an introduction, or I go to talk to when I have a challenge or when I have a success, and vice versa for them. They are part of my team, and so are other companies that I align myself with. Um, people that I do, if I do specials on their site or vice versa, I mean, they're part of my team also. If they are adding value, if they are adding support to me, or if they are adding revenue to my company, they are part of my team. So I think that the most important thing I want you to take away from watching this is that your team means much, much more than just the people you hire. As that's how I feel. And I hope that that makes sense to you and that's how you feel too. But I'd love to hear how you're growing and how things are starting to shake out for you. So leave a comment below. I'm at eFlirtExpert, or you can tweet at the whole team She's the CEO. We're at Team She's the CEO. And I hope to see you next week. Till then.